I don't know if we ever set out to have a non-typical 9 to 5.
3, 2, 1, go! Show me your best shapes. This is about shapes, not about output. Show me your best shapes. Shapes, not output. Great job, crew.
This all materialized when we found CrossFit all the way back in 2004, 2005 is when we started. I was a grad student in physical therapy. Juliet was on track to become a partner at a big law firm. We're the only CrossFit in San Francisco. We saw that we could enact change in our community, that we could solve a problem in our community, so we could get back out and continue to do the sports that we loved. And Marc Pro is part of that.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
When you're talking about why the average person should care about functional fitness, it's because the functional fitness is the formal movement language of what we do day to day. So if the goal is to become fitter for my health, the first thing we need to do is just move around more. But what we do is think, I need to change everything, so I go through the pantry and I commit to a gym, and that's real aspirational, and it's important to have aspirational goals. We also have to give people granular goals, and that's not what we've done.
Grab a side. Ones, twos. Ones, twos.
What we have to do is give people tools so they can be very consistent and successful.
3, 2, 1, and go!
Immunization and regular physical checkups are only a part of preventive medicine. Another aspect is keeping yourself in shape. The human body is more than half muscle, and muscles are meant to be exercised.
1, 2.
My doctoral work was looking at barriers to adherence, what keeps people from doing what they need to do.
It's up to you to see that your body gets the activity it needs for better physical and mental health.
Let me see you breathe.
I need to move more so that my body can have the correct mechanical inputs to manage the stresses of the day, particularly when I'm in a training environment or I'm in a activity environment, golfing, walking, gardening, right?
If you're walking around each day feeling fatigued and tired and not up to shape, that's not a very, very good feeling.
Better breathe. Let me hear you breathe. Oh, I love it. I love this crew. Great job.
And one of the reasons that Marc Pro works so well is that it's based on this principle of behavior. Add in the fact that I can run this when I'm doing something else as a modern human, and it helps me create a greater, more robust ready state so that I'm prepared to do it again. And I'm winning.
We can show people that by small incremental changes, they can change their lifestyle without having to make dramatic changes in their own life.
We can't be additive anymore to people's lives. There's too much going on. I mean, just that the workflow demands of the typical person is through the roof now. What we've done to people is given them long lists of stuff they should be doing, and when they don't do 100% of it, they feel like failures. What we need to do is help people break the cycle and improve and think differently about how their day is structured, so it simplifies. Starsky, did you have your money to rent that thing today? In my unideal life, where I have 2 corporations and lots of employees and a couple kids, and we're busy and we're still trying to train and I still try to have friends, I can't live this perfect athletic ideal lifestyle. That's almost like a pipe dream. So how do we get more exercise activity in? How can I decongest later on if I've made an adaptation error or I want to get ahead, so that quickly spin the wheel up, go race, spin the wheel up, go for a hike, spin the wheel up, jump in a volleyball game. And that's what's amazing about technology like the Marc Pro. If the Marc Pro is at my desk and I know I'm going to be at my desk for the next hour, I'm like, oh, look how easy it is. It takes me 10 seconds to put the pads on. If I could get 30 minutes of additional flushing after my lunchtime blitzkrieg run, that's amazing, right? And that means that I am recovering and managing that stress while I'm doing something else. Someone could be paying me to recover and flush from my training sessions, and that means when I'm home, I don't have to do anything else. if you see that there are these moments where you can make change, there's a lot of untapped physical potential. I can actually be more lucid in the day. I can get more work done in the day. I can come home and feel better in the day. And then for me, it's really just about starting to add and subtract and saying, does this help that process or not? The Marc Pro helps the process. Why? Because it allows me to function higher the next day. It's simple, it works in the background, isn't disruptive, highly reproducible. That's a win.
Pick that dumbbell up, put it over your head.
When we can help people see outcomes and we bring consciousness to behavior and outcomes of behavior, then people start to reinforce things that work for them. They start to reinforce and do the things automatically that make them feel better.
Good. Grab a rowing machine and a partner.
Here's what we would say around all the things we're talking about. Don't take our word for it. Try one of them, see if it makes you feel better. And then when one thing makes you feel better, try another thing. Because I think you don't realize that you're not working or feeling as good as you can feel. And that just can be the simple conversation. You can feel better.